Coach Fisher knew his high school coach and his junior college coach really well. We just got some phone calls and just did our due diligence, and it paid off.
Yeah, he was the starter at the beginning of the season, and then he was kind of behind the other guy. But what did you guys see that made you want to think, yeah, we'd be interested in having him here in our program?
I thought he was tough, and I thought he could manage the game. And then we got here and got him out at practice. I was very, very pleasantly surprised at how calm he is. And so, and sometimes, hey, quarterbacks, just like offensive linemen, they develop, and sometimes it's fit. And so you'll see a quarterback in one scheme, and he's like maybe second or third team, and he goes over to another place, and oh wow, this is like perfect for him. And I think this scheme really, fits him. He's smart. He's pretty accurate. He gets the ball out of his hand fast. It's kind of like what we do. And then when we need him to throw a deep ball, he's got a pretty good arm.
What do you see?
Yep, go ahead. No.
What have you seen from him in the way that he's kind of fit into the quarterback group? Obviously, he's still pretty new. But the way he's
he's still the new guy trying to feel everything out. I don't think we've seen his real personality yet, but he's just taking it. That's one thing about him. He just listens. He is not worried about talking and, giving you his opinion. He's taking everything in that I say and just watching film and bright-eyed and writing everything down and just soaking it all in right now. I don't know if I've heard him say a complete sentence yet.
Well, we're ahead of you there.
Yeah, a little bit.
We've heard him do that.
We got a couple.
Good.
When you have a guy who's fitting like that, when you have a situation where you're jockeying for position in the depth chart, what does that do for kind of the camaraderie of the quarterback group? Even though this competition.
Yes. And that speaks to the character of the kids in the room. If it turns into something that's volatile, then I think you have a character problem with the guys that you've recruited, because they know there's only one guy that can play. They need to cheer for each other. And hopefully you don't have guys in your room hoping the other guy messes up so that I can be the starter. And I know that's probably it's in all of us a little bit. But I don't think first of all we have that at all. I think those kids really do cheer for each other, and I listen to Manny coach both of them, and I hear Dylan telling Kurt he did a good job on certain things and vice versa. So I think we got a pretty good room. That's a good question though. If you have problems in your room because of that, I think you probably didn't recruit very well as far as character is concerned.
Now, he's had experiences before. Obviously, you mentioned the story at Iowa Western, being kind of the whole story there. With him and his fellow quarterback, even though he started position throughout the season. But how much did that, knowing he would come into the situation here, how much did seeing that humility and factor into how much he just wanted to grow up?
I know what you're searching for, and it would sound like it'd be a great story, but I didn't really think about that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, if you asked the right questions, how was he? How was he when he didn't start? And the coaches were like, he was great. He was a model citizen. He came to work every day and worked hard and never pouted. You're always, I would never take a guy that pouted when he was second team quarterback, because you don't want that in your room, obviously. So, he had no red flags when talking to, any of his coaches about that type of stuff.
I'm not sure when he got here, but whenever it was in the summer, that's a lot to learn to get thrown at you at the quarterback position. Is he done pretty good just handling all
my goodness, yes. And that's what has given him a chance. So he's come here and he's learned it really fast, a lot faster than I ever anticipated. And we try to do everything we can to make it easy on him, for sure, our scheme. I've been working a long time to make it pretty easy on the quarterback. So you want your system to where a freshman could come in and play for you. And so I think that we work really hard as coaches in what we do and how we present it to the players, that a freshman could come in and play for you if need be.
When you look at the newcomers, Isaiah Floyd has been consistent from practice 1 until today. What allows him to be so consistent and so productive?
He's just really fast. I wish there was some other stuff I could say about him, but he can run. No, he's just dynamic with the ball in his hand. And so, and also he's got to learn what to do too. And he's not quite there yet, but he's close. And he's learned it he's had to. Thrown in there, and so he's done a remarkable job in that area, but that gives him a chance. Anybody that has speed and that much quickness, I mean, you got to get him the ball, so he's been forced to do what he's doing.
Is it kind of unfair to pigeonhole him, because it's kind of like Rudy, 5 foot nothing, 100 nothing pounds, but he can play at the end of the day.
Oh yeah, and he doesn't believe that he's that. I think he'd call you a liar if you told him his real height. I don't think he believes he's that. I think he believes he's 6'3", 220 pounds and bulletproof, from what I understand in the locker room. He doesn't like people to remind him that he's that short. So.
Do you still consider the number 2 quarterback job open?
Yes, I do. Yep. And we'll make that decision. I don't even know. I'll talk with Coach Herm. I have his thoughts about it. But sometimes it could be a game situation on when and where too. So.
But would it be fair to say that all things equal, you would like to play all 3 quarterbacks against UTSA?
No,
you wouldn't.
I hope. I don't ever. You don't ever know. You don't ever know what's going to happen. I saved you right there, man. So I don't want to speak to that just yet.
So going forward after Manny's gone, Walding could be in the mix.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, he'll have every opportunity this spring to go out there and compete. That's why, they're until you're a starter. Actually, even when you're a starter, you're always developing. But man, that's why I tell those guys, unless you're a starter, if you're second and third right now, you still got 2 weeks to beat the dude out in front of you. I mean, every day is a day that you can improve your chance on the team and a chance to play. Yep.